Welcome children to the video lectures of Social Science Standard 9th. This is the second video lecture of chapter number 5. The movement towards independence. Right. In the previous video lecture, we saw about the three main topics, that was Simon Commission, which took place in the year 1928. Which arrived in India in 1928. Then we talked about Nehru Committee report. We also saw what is dominion status, and ultimately we saw about the demand of complete independence in 1929. Today we are going to see about Dandi Yatra. Now most of you know about Dandi Yatra. Most of you have studied about Dandi Yatra into your lower standards, right, in one or the other ways. Here we are going to say about it. Dandi Yatra from March 12 to April 1930. As a part of the civil disobedient movement, now we know about this, right? Gandhi had started civil disobedient movement. The civil disobedient movement was started by Gandhiji basically on March 12, 1930. And this movement, this Dandi Yatra was a part of it. Gandhiji decided to go to Dandi village. Dandi village, you can see here the photograph is given here. That is here. Dandi village is somewhere here. And here it's Ahmedabad. So he wanted to go this particular whole way walking and pick the salt from here to mark a opposition against the tax on salt by the Britishers. See, Dandi village by its sea coast to break the salt law. On 11th March evening, in the assembly of thousands of people, the message of Satyagraha was sent. The message was sent that Dandi Yatra or Satyagraha will be started against the Britishers. Even if people got arrested, with firm determination of non-violence, struggle against British government continued. On 12th March 1930, under the leadership of Gandhiji, commenced Dandi Yatra with his supporters from Harijan Ashram, now it is known as Gandhi Ashram, by singing the hymn Vaishnavajan to Tene Kahiye Je Peed Par Aayi Jane Rahe. It was one of the favorite hymns or bhajans of Gandhiji. Gandhiji said, now what, this is a very remarkable word, so remember it. Gandhiji said, I shall die the death of a crow or a dog, but will not return to this ashram without attaining Purna Swaraj. He said that I will die a death of a crow or dog, means I'll die a death, any death, an ordinary death on the road even. But I will not return to this ashram without getting Purna Swaraj. Swaraj means independence. And in reality, he was not able to actually return to this particular ashram. At the same time, he also stated, what he stated, brave never run away from the struggle. The one who runs by seeing the struggle is not brave. He said that brave never runs. These all words were told into Gujarati, but here they are translated into English. He says that brave never runs away from struggle. Brave never runs away. He never escapes from the struggle. The one who runs away is not brave. He is a coward. And this way, Gandhiji stated his ideas, his firm determination to get Purna Swaraj. Gandhiji, along with his supporters, started Dandi March. This march was 370 kilometers, which included Aslali, Barej, Nadiyad, Anand, Borvav, Ras, Jambusar, Bharuch, Surat, Navsari. These were some of the small and big villages and towns that came on the way, as well as small and large region. During the Dandi March, in these regions, people were explained the reason of Dandi March. On the path, they were also explained why this particular movement is done. Second, movement in breaking the salt law. Why it was needed to break the salt law. As Dandi March passed through this small and large towns, people used to clean the villages. See, not only they did this particular protestive movement against the British, but they also continued the cleanliness movement. Today also we are uh, as Dandi March passed through villages, people used to clean the villages. So the Swachhta Abhiyan movement was started by Gandhiji at that time, right? Decorated their houses and with torans and showed concise for this satyagraha. Dandi Yatra had wonderful effect in creating astounding faith, and people, due to this particular movement, due to this particular yatra, people started putting a great faith in and unity and consciousness into Gandhiji. At the same time, it also helped to collaborate people. It also helped to collect the people together. All of the nation was having a way of satyagraha. Gandhiji, along with his colleagues and supported readers, Dandi, after 24 days of march, that is on 5th April 1930, on early morning on 6th April, Gandhiji broke the salt law. Okay, he broke the salt law. How? By picking up a handful of salt from the sea coast. In a loud voice, Gandhiji said, see, in a loud voice, Gandhiji stated, what did Gandhiji say? I have broken the salt law. And while addressing the people, Gandhiji he uttered, I by this event am applying salt to the foundation of the British in the form of the British Empire. See, he's saying that I am applying salt. Now, applying salt means making corroded. Now, you know, as you study science, that corrosion destroys the foundation of any building. Okay, and by applying the salt means I am destroying the foundation of the building of British Empire. Sri Mahadev Bhai Desai have compared this event as Mahabhishnakaranam. Okay, that is a great event. Okay, a very big yagna. The great renunciation. Okay, the great renunciation means the avatar, the changing of the time. Journalists, photographers, writers, historians of India and across the world visited and published report about what they had witnessed in their own newspapers and booklet. In this way, Dandi Yatra, which started from Sabarmati Ashram on 12th March, was nationwide acclaimed. Okay, everyone praised this. Achieved its physical completion, but it started applying salt to the foundation. It started a movement. It started destroying the foundation of building in the form of British Empire. Okay, and people took the civil disobedience to the greatest possible way. Civil disobedience movement generated new national consciousness among the people of India. The British police beat people mercilessly. See, Britishers also were not easy. They beat people mercilessly. And lathi charge, even arrested. Shouting and opposition on women and even children continued. But the agitation did not decrease. But people were not in a mood to leave the things undone. And that's why this particular movement continued. During Dandi March, numerous constructive programs were also done. Okay, now this particular things can be asked as a separate questions, and that's why remember the constructive program done during the Dandi Yatra. Okay, what were the constructive program? That is boycott of foreign clothes. Foreign clothes were boycotted. Second, prohibition of liquor. Okay. Next, removal of untouchability, Hindu-Muslim unity, and oath to do social service. These were some of the constructive programs that were also done during this time. Dandi Yatra and Baking Salt Law brought not only nationwide consciousness, but it also framed an aspect of non-violent struggle and movement worldwide. So it was a nation struggle, non-violent struggle that happened worldwide, and it brought a fame to India. Processions, programs and assemblies were conducted for boycotting foreign goods. See, now people started boycotting foreign goods. Prohibition of foreign liquor, picketing on liquor making, not giving revenue tax, satyagraha for removal of untouchability, right? So this all programs were done. Now here there is a new word, picketing. Okay, now what is picketing? Picketing basically means to oppose or to show your opposition in the form of banners. You might have seen people standing with banners. So here people used to stand with banners in their hand. Okay, banners in their hand in front of the liquor shops, right? That is known as picketing, to show your opposition by banners or display it, right? To weaken this agitation is revolt and struggle, the government started lathi charging, imposition, okay, and other atrocities means harassment. People reacted by destroying railway stations. The people also now were against it, and they destroyed the railway station, post office, police station, and other government buildings. Incident like this, suppression of agitation under the leadership of Abdul Ghaffar Khan, who was known as the Frontier Gandhi in Wadala. Okay. These were some of the incidences that were not good, that were not good for the revolt. Struggles against foreign liquor under the leadership of Kasturba Gandhi. See, again, the foreign liquor was started by Kasturba Gandhi in Bombay. Okay. Kharsana in Surat and Viramgam during the sword law agitation, renunciation of government services as well as removal of child from government school were major highlights. See, people started removing their children from the government schools. These were some of the major events that took place during this particular Dandi Yatra. Now we are going to study about one of the other important events that took place during this time, that is Gandhi-Irvine Pact. Gandhi-Irvine Pact and the Round Table Conference and the moratorium of Satyagraha. Okay, now Gandhi-Irvine Pact. Now Gandhi-Irvine Pact was basically an agreement signed between Gandhiji and Lord Irvine, who was the Viceroy of British at that time. Okay, he was Viceroy in India between 1926 to 31. Okay, so he was a Viceroy in India from 1926 to 31, and this was an agreement signed between Gandhiji and Lord Irvine. Now what had actually happened? Okay, now in this particular non-cooperative movement, the civil disobedient movement, Gandhiji was arrested at the end of it, right? But the movement was going up in a full-fledged. Thousands and thousands of people were arrested, and Lord Irvine did not have any way of ending up. So ultimately he decided to negotiate with Gandhiji. He decided to talk with Gandhiji, and Gandhiji said that he will end up this movement if all the people who are arrested during this non-cooperative movement were released. Okay, and they decided, and as per one of the clause, Gandhiji would attend the Round Table Conference, second Round Table Conference, which was going to take place in England. First Round Table Conference was not attended by any of the leaders. Okay, so this is a background. Let us see. Gandhiji was called upon by the Britishers for Round Table Conference related to constitutional structure and reform. The first Round Table Conference was held, but with the absence of Congress leader, it was futile. Futile means useless. It didn't happen. To reconcile with Congress, reconcile is to agreement, to decide with Congress, a pact between Gandhiji and Irvine. Irvine was the Viceroy, remember it, was made, which was known as Gandhi-Irvine Pact, March 1931, in which permission for free collection on manufacturing of salt was. The main thing was that now the people can cultivate, people can produce their own salt domestically. At the same time, okay, permission for peaceful picketing were the main point. Okay, people can do the protest, right? In the second Round Table Conference, Gandhiji was the only representative from Congress, and Britishers had discriminating points for various religious committees, which Gandhiji was deeply disappointed, and the points which were presented by Britishers were not as per the rules of Gandhiji, and that's why he did not like it, and due to that, this particular Round Table Conference also was abolished and was totally futile, means useless, right? So in this particular video lecture, we'll keep till here. In this lecture, we saw about two main topics, that was Dandi Yatra. We also saw about the constructive things that happened during Dandi Yatra and about the Gandhi-Irvine Pact Round Table Conference.